Hi everyone, Friday morning, last day of the trading week. I got a special one for you today. This is the Canadian Swiss franc monthly chart. I've just entered a very small position, and I'm going to show you why I'm being very cautious to begin with. But the technical picture here is nothing short of spectacular. We have two very strong elements that points out for a potential downside move. Now let me start with the bigger picture, right? So this is the monthly chart, and as you can see, this is really one of the most remarkable trading ranges that you can find anywhere. You have a very tight sideways movement that you can track back all the way to the beginning of 2015, all right? And you can see how lovely it reacts to the inner levels, the mid-high and mid-low level, just continuously. Beautiful formation, no doubt. However, what's more relevant in this case is the fact that price came from the upper section, right? And it missed the lower section. Take a look. It looks like it hit it, but it actually missed it by a few pips. Now that's very unusual, to say the least. Price usually definitely acknowledge the level, the key level. It flirts with it. That's what we usually see. In this case, it missed, which it's very suspicious to me. And the fact that the following move was an upside move, right? But take a look at this particular upside move. It was unable to cross the mid-high level, right? It was unable to cross the mid-high level. Now, not only that, but if you measure 76.4 for the same movement, for the same downside movement that I was talking about, 76.4, you'll find that it crosses exactly at this spot. Meaning that this upside move was probably just an upside correction, local correction to the previous downside move, which means that we're not done with the downside leg here. And that makes perfect sense because we didn't reach the lower section yet. So I think price is going to do something like this. And only then we'll accomplish the downside trend, right? The downside movement here. So this is from the long-term perspective. Let me take you to the short-term perspective. That's even more interesting. Because here, take a look. We had the downside move. Remember this one? And the fact that we had an upside move following was, it made it all the way to the 76.75, this level. This is a significant resistance. It was unable to break through. That's a first. Second, if you measure 61.8 Fibonacci correction, the famous 61.8 Fibonacci correction level, you'll find it exactly here. So once again, this is probably just an upside correction. Now get this. We also have a beautiful head and shoulders pattern, right? We got the left shoulder, head, and the right shoulder with the bottom key level of the blue system here, 75.31, magically acts as the natural neckline for this particular head and shoulders pattern. So this is all very strong technical picture pointing out for a downside move. And as we saw, according to the bigger picture, right, I think we're going to go back again to the lower section on the black system, meaning this is the level I'm aiming at. Take a look, 72.02, right? This is the level, 72.02. However, I'll go back again to the daily chart. If you want to take it on the short-term perspective, then you should measure the head, right? The head, if we apply 1.618, the Fibonacci projection 1.618, then you'll find it right here at 74.10. So that's a valid price target, and also, of course, our last destination at 72.02. Now, as you can see, price is still battling against that 75.31, the neckline I was mentioning before. So if you're risk averse, you might want to wait with it a little bit to make sure that price closed below that level to have that confirmation. As far as I'm concerned, I think it's pretty strong. It's strong enough, even though we did not break yet the neckline. So I'm going to start here, and this is why I said I'm going to be very cautious until we get that final confirmation that price indeed closed below 75.31 and overcame that obstacle. Alright, so it's going to be really interesting to follow up on this one. That's what we'll do, and we'll keep you posted. See you in the next video.